Hello, everyone. Welcome to the channel, George Gago. When we actually understand ourselves and find a way to modulate emotions through psychology and neuroscience. Today's topic is public speaking and all these, let's say, internal conflicts that we might have with ourselves. So, just gonna jump all the way to the exercise that helps me out to, somehow get my jitters away. And it's an exercise, interesting exercise actually from ultraspeaking.com. And this type of exercise is basically you set a timer. I'm just gonna set it for 50 seconds and a number of random topics that they're throwing at you based on a sentence of which you can, start improvising whatnot. Yeah. So let's jump all the way to the first challenge, the power of now. So the power of now has always been quite a fascinating journey for me. Why? Because if I don't take action, I tend to procrastinate and then I build up stress. So what I'm trying to do sometimes before I speak to someone or I just go all the way to public speaking and do some push-ups, and it helps me out. And it turns out that research has shown that the DNA is wired in such a way when you take action, which is the power of now, yeah? And sometimes it feels that if you do it long enough, you will never forget it, like a bicycle. And it's such a shame if you don't take action, because the power of now lies into the valley of opportunity as in unicorns. Learning a language is quite important, and the power of now can actually help you out with that. And at the end of the day, you can also throw a surprise party. So yeah, all these weird ass words came up all the way, and I'm gonna try once again and see how that goes. It's quite interesting and fascinating. So just gonna give it a go two more times and see how that goes. Yeah. So musical healing. Musical healing. I have a friend of mine who actually does that, and musical healing is quite important in order to silence the psychic, but also you can use it as a level of positive social distancing in order to understand internal, let's say, aspects. And musical healing, sometimes in the concept of a job, or, such as, I don't know, throw rap music, let's say, and stuff like that can be helpful, but it has so many, let's say, politics along the way. Now, if you're a bodybuilder, musical healing can be used by using your headphones and, yeah, taking risks in order to actually go further and harder on the gym. And of course, knowing some CPR in case that someone needs that during the workout is important. And I'm afraid that I don't have that, but perhaps when you see a police car, maybe the police officers have that. And lastly, you have to work on that in order to go behind your personal curtains. Whoa! So yeah, that's quite, let's say, the journey in order to give it a try, and you're gonna have some fun. And I really truly believe that your inner critic, by just going on and put your reps in, can be, let's say, less powerful towards what you actually try to achieve as a public speaker. Yeah, and yeah, everyone has the jitters. I have the jitters, and it's quite normal that it's happening. So try out and let me know how that goes. So I'm just gonna try one more time and let's see how that goes on the third, let's say, time. The unique challenges of my childhood. So the unique challenges of my childhood can be traced all the way back to, let's say, school. And of course, the first time that I tried to do my taxes, because I started working since I was a child, I couldn't really understand the idea, because even the underwear that I had in my closet, I couldn't really fold them properly. And this was one of the unique challenges that I had. Now, tipping a waiter or a waitress is really important to understand that you have to give away, and the donation aspect helps you to see the world with a different lens of sunglasses, if you may. Taking risks and going all the way to that, it can result to unique challenges. And of course, tiny habits can build up tiny homes, but at least you have a home, I suppose. And yeah, a concept of luck can help you out to build these unique challenges of your childhood. and hopefully build up a foundation for your marriage later on in life. Ah. So yeah, I'm having so much fun. So yeah, it might sound or feel a bit, let's say, difficult, but it is difficult, and it's important to be difficult so that you can get into the frame of pushing yourself in a nice manner through these games. Nothing to worry, low stakes, and give it a try. Give it a try. So I hope you got value for this video. So click the like and subscription below if you are interested for more. And remember, if you keep doing that, your inner critic is gonna start silencing because you put your reps. Of course, the feeling is gonna rise once again, but at least you are well prepared because you've done your, let's say, practice. You've done your regime, and yeah, you are prepared. So, till the next time, have a nice one.